on the show. The inference is very simple. Today, Prime Minister was again factual. He was accurate. He mentioned about the Goa. We had a debate on News X on the Goa, wherein we brought out that that Nehruji was in no mood to send forces to the Goa. It's only when Govans shot an Indian and they killed these people protesters who were there, and then it was the KK Menon who kind of he pushed his hand to act. Otherwise, Goa would have not been liberated. It was always the Congress's culture. Yesterday, the Honorable Prime Minister told that the Congress is leader of today gang. And today, what I liked most about it is he said the Sardar, the people, the Sikhs in India were massacred in 84 because the Congress was in power. Kashmiri Pandits had to leave Kashmir because Congress was in power. A lot of misery is brought to the country because Congress was in power. If Sardar Patel was asked to handle Kashmir, he has handled much more complex situations, then this will not be the case. It is only because of the Nehru's obsession about his personality, about his family, about the one family of Congress. That is what the history is. Let me complete, Shastriji. Now start from P.S. Sangma and come to Jyotiradityadya Scindia. How many people? Look at Mamta Didi, look at P.S. Sangma, look at Sharad Pawarji, look at all the leaders. They all left Congress and made something for themselves because within the party, there is only one leader. Look at the Punjab fiasco. They are going to lose Amrinder Singh and lose Punjab, but they don't care. They lost Hemant Biswa Sarma, which is the epitome of BJP Northeast. He has built the entire Northeast of BJP. So the Congress has this history of sacrificing people, cadre for everybody, and even the people of the country when it comes to their gains. It's very simple. Why did I-84 right happen? What did the Congress do to stop it? Why did Kashmiri Pandit fiasco happen? Because the preference is always the individuals of a family and a dynasty. Rest all, we don't care two hoots about them. Let all the people literally go to hell. That is how Congress works. And this Goa thing is very important what Prime Minister Modi brought today. He even talked about the Lata Mangeshkarji's family. He talked about the Majroo Sultanpuri, why he was put in jail just for 1 year by opposing this. Why was Lata Didi's brother thrown out of the All India Radio just for, for presenting a Kavita of Savarkarji? This is what is the chemical. This is where the chemical hatred comes in. It is not political opposition. It is chemical hatred, which is dangerous. So if I don't like you, I don't like anybody associated with you, which might be the Janta Janardhan of my country, which might be the people of the country. But if you voted for BJP, you by default become my enemy. Nothing is about the supremacy of the family. Family has sab kuch hai. Congress is, family is Congress. It's as simple as that. And rest all go to, I don't give a damn about them. It is that imperialistic, monarchy. That is the kind of mindset they are suffering. And it is very good today. Prime Minister Modi started from Nehruji and brought it to the Sonia ji. What all you have done and what all fiascos country has faced because of you. If you are not there, the fiascos will not be there. Let Congress go and do an introspective, Uday. From 400 plus seats, you're reduced to 44. There is something definitely you're doing wrong. And I want to bring the last point. Just few days back on the Pegasus issue, Rahul Gandhi ji has some aspersions, he has some illusions and delusions. Now he calls the Prime Minister of a country traitor. He calls his act treason. Now, even if we have the Pegasus and it is what in the national interest, so do you call an elected Prime Minister of 50 crore people have voted from him as a traitor? Do you call his act such treason and you have 5 elections on the plate? That is why you have seen in Bengal, you got 0 but shunya. That is what you will be reduced. So that is what the people don't like. You question Balakot, you question surgical strikes, you question vaccine, you are spreading theories that in vaccine there is some sore ka kuch mila and all that. So what is the mancha? You are not supporting the workers.
GVR Shastri responding to you. GVR is responding.
Everything. I think Sumit is Uday, you see in the budget, the kind of budget we have presented is a futuristic budget. It's budget for 25 years. It was not a budget considering direction, lollipops and freebies in there. Now look at the digital rupee. Look at the number of startups. From 500, they've gone to 60,000. Look at the unicorns we have created, 72 going to 100. We are the third country who has the highest number of unicorns. Look at the foreign exchange reserves. Look at the food inflation. November 2013, under the able leadership of Manmohan Singh ji, the great economist of UPA, Uday, do a Google right now. The food inflation was 14.72%. Today it is 3%. Today it is 3%. Now you still want to, you don't want to believe the numbers. Now look at the digital rupee. Now look at the digital rupee. Look at the amount of mudra loans given. Look at the FDI coming and look at the increase by $100 billion. Look at the increase in GDP. Now, which number do you want to give you? Then 35% increase is the capex of the country. What budget do you want to give?